What it is. I'm your main man, Mikey D, aka Stony Mike, and I'm here to give you a nice little Stony playthrough. And I'm out of fuel. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? Alright, I got some agua. Got some high quality H2O. Just kidding, it's Dasani. And that's not high quality. So, I am going to be playing some Stellaris. I have a mod that I've been wanting to try out for quite some time. And now I got it. Now I have it. So I'm gonna do it. It is a Vampire the Masquerade mod. So it's gonna add vampires. Let's see what's up. I haven't played Stellaris in a while. I like a lot of these 4X strategy games or 5X, whatever it is. I like this brand of strategy games. It's fun. It's amazing. It's it's my cup of tea. I was thinking of a word that I could actually use to describe that better, but I couldn't. Um, so I'm going to be playing Stellaris, but before I play some Stellaris, what do I always do? What do I do? I'll tell you what I do. I smoke me a fat glob of wax. That's what I do. Holy shit. I ain't gonna be able to if I can't hold on to this. So, I was having an interesting little conversation while I was standing at the cannabis shop that I like to go to. And while I was having that interesting conversation, an interesting fella was painstakingly trying to get everybody's attention. Not in a bad way, just he was one of those guys that had something a little off with him and he just wanted to talk to everybody. And poor guy was just not really being um, acknowledged. Really, he was being ignored, even by the guy that I was talking to. That he interrupted while we were talking. He aggravated him a bit. You could tell, and but no, the guy he was a very interesting guy. I felt kind of bad for him, so I carried on conversations with him until he was being helped. But he got to talking because I'm wearing a Deadpool T-shirt. And he got to talking about there being a Deadpool 3, and I couldn't help but crush his little heart because right now, as it is, Ryan Reynolds, aka the only person who can be Deadpool, the only person who can be Deadpool. There's no one on this earth that can. That dude was born as Deadpool. Like that's just that character, just him. Cheers. But as it is, holy fuck. As it is, Ryan Reynolds can care less about Disney and their retarded plans. Oh, wait a minute. We're not supposed to use the R word, even though intent is what matters. I'm not supposed to use that term. Even though I got called that shit a lot when I was little. You don't see me fucking bitching and moaning every time somebody says that shit. Matter of fact, I'll get pissed off when people do everything they can to walk around saying that word. It's like, just say it. Just say what you want to say. For fuck's sakes, please. I encourage heavily for people to speak their mind. If you're going to say something that may offend someone, just let your intent be known right off the bat. If someone still chooses to be offended by it, that's their fucking choice, not yours. You did your due diligence, and now they have to do theirs. Like it can't, like, we can't keep letting people um make these really, because honestly, if you think government politicians aren't gonna like ag you on and like get you to going against your own freedom, you know, they will, because they want to take as much of that away from you as possible. And the only way they can do that is if they get you to want to do it. And there's so many people who want to give up their rights to speech because they don't want someone else to say something, you know. With freedom of speech comes a lot of fucking idiots, but they have to have the freedom to speak. Let them speak their mind. Honestly, that's why I don't like people. Everybody screaming something is racist. That gets fucking annoying. It's like, did they say something about their, like, somebody's race or something? Because then you could say that was racist. But if they just saying something you don't agree with, you're just trying to silence them. You're just trying to shame them and have them publicly shut the fuck up because you don't want to hear it. It goes against what you got to say. That's that's no different than being a fucking racist or a Nazi or some crazy other shit. So I don't get why these people think that it's cool to give away their rights like that. You know, you shouldn't want to give it away, but people do. Trying to get this to pull up, it's been hella weird for some reason. Okay, so why is it trying to say it's? Oh my god! I literally just put it on, and now it's okay. I was trying to figure that out. I was like, man. So yeah. Essentially, I can think of numerous politicians that have done it. Granted, most of them are on the Democratic side, or the Democrat side of things, but there are Republicans that do it, and there's this term that Republicans like to use because there are people who are from the Democrat side that will change and become Republicans, and they call them rhinos. Republican only in name only, or Republican in name only, rhino. And they essentially come in and do things that are very much more in the line of Democrats, not Republicans. And so there's this back and forth between them both. And keep in mind, I can't stand both sides of that. I think we have stuck to a two-party paradigm for entirely too long. And the very definition of insanity has been put down and forth in front of us for the past 100+ years when it comes to voting and um, keeping this. odd rat race that we have going on. It's just fucking. I can't even like piece together the right words for it. But the way politics have manipulated a lot of humans, even myself, like I'm and in the art of being apolitical and against this shit, I have delved so deep into this shit. Because in order to be against something, you have to actually know it. You can't just be against something and just be against it. You got to actually know what you're against. And the way statism works is just doesn't. It just doesn't. We see in small groups voluntarism work really well, but never at a grand scale like how the United States is. So I doubt it. My idealist or ideal um, way of thinking would be able to be work at a grand scale immediately. Would it be able to work at a grand scale? Yes, but not not right off the bat. It's something that has to slowly grow, just like democracy slowly grew. Um, by the way, if you think you live in a fucking democracy, you've been deluded. If you live in America, anyway. Still trying to figure out why this is not whopping. I'm gonna have to do me another dab because this is just pissing me off. That's the only reason why I keep fucking ranting. I wouldn't even be ranting right now if it would just swap the fuck over. Like this is the OBS now, so it's like what the fuck. This has nothing to do with the game because it was the game just not wanting to pop up. Now it's just the OBS. It's just being a funky fuck. Ah, there it goes. Ah, there we go. Well, I'm gonna still do me that. United Vampire Nations. Yes, by the way, that's what we are. We're the United Vampire Nations. Look at that. Good old Mikkel, just vampiric form. And if you peek that banner for the Vampire Nations, that's whew, that's a true blue. I mean, I'm always fucking yawning. I think video games relax me to the point of like just wanting to be sleepy. Because I'm fucking fine and dandy doing something, but as soon as I sit down to try to play a video game, I start fucking yawning. It's crazy. All right, so if you peep that symbol, it's actually the vampiric aunt that, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Gangrel faction of Masquerade. I'm not 110% sure. I gotta. Don't quote me on that. No, like, don't quote me at all. I may be wrong, but that's one of their actual clan symbols. I just clicked the first one that looked cool. God damn it. Oh, I know why I'm yawning. Because I don't have any of my sativa waxes left. I have only this hybrid, which OG Kush is a indica hybrid, or this one is an indica dominant hybrid. I know some. I have seen and see. This is what fucks with me because I don't know how they do it. They clearly have been able to do it, but some have OG Kush hybrid sativa dominant. Some have it indica dominant. And I'm not that kind of grower to where I can manipulate the genetics like that. I've never been able to do that. To be honest with you, I'm one of those like I can barely do hydro. I'm one of those old school people when it comes to growing. So, cheers. So to be 110% with you, I wouldn't know how to begin to do any of that. But, you know, it is what it is. Goodness. I got a lot of shit bothering me right now. I gotta get this shit off of here. I'm, um, I guess, a little bit on the lazy side when it comes to like clearing off windows and shit. And then I get so many of them popped up on the secondary screen because I got two different screens, and I got this one screen that I have most of my shit like my OBS and stuff where I can see everything. And as soon as I look over here at this bad boy right here, I end up seeing something pop up over here and that's moving around, and I'm looking at it and it's like, oh, it's one of these fucking windows with one of these little side ads that are on it. So I have to clear all this shit off, or I'm just gonna be hella annoyed, and I ain't gonna be able to do shit. All right, should be good. Should be good. I don't know. Uh huh. Okay. The mysterious construct in our solar system was discovered a few hundred years ago. Due to its dark metallic properties, the artifact was named the Black Crown, and its majestic presence had profound effect on our society. It unified our people in both spirit and pursuit. Spaceflight became highest priority. Oh, wait till you see the actual thing I put for this for these guys. Oh, I forgot to put the volume on. Shh, 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 shh. I was like, it's awfully a lot quiet. But no, the backstory I had for these guys is that um, let's see, can I? All right, there we go. Elon Musk spent years trying to create the perfect human in order to survive space. You know, little did he know, the vampire race, which evolved from humans, had a different plan. Thus, the new space age began. So this whole black crown thing kind of fits. You know, they got this black crown, and little did they know it eventually led to their space age dominance. Oh man, you know what I should have did though? God damn, I should have did that. Fuck, why didn't I do that? Because alright, see, that's my problem. When I start these games, I always want to go the way I would do it, or at least somewhat. And I stuck to, you know, egalitarian. I have a little bit of a militarist, you know, because I believe that a strong military is necessary, but I think it's not something that should be enforced upon people. It should just be, you know, you should want to defend what you have. At the end of the day, like, that should be something you should be willing to do no matter who you are. Materialist, you know, because I believe that, you know, through not just capitalism, but in real capitalism, cronyism or anything like that, not some one particular small group trying to benefit, but, you know, everybody having their ability to have the skilled trade sets, whatnot. Me being able to create something, I can go create something with my hands and then just go sell it on the street with no issue. That should be a thing, or just selling it. Period. The only things that I think, you know, should truly, you know, require anything remotely regulated in any form or fashion is like something to do with like the, you know, like people always should have to take their food handler's license. You know, say that, you know, I don't want somebody who don't know how to fucking wash their hands or doesn't know how to prepare food and keep it separated because of cross contamination. You know, I want somebody who understands the idea of what cross contamination is at the very fucking least. So if they do something that's fucked up, they can actually be held responsible. Someone who hasn't never been taught that, it's kind of hard to hold them responsible. Their ignorance, I mean, you can hold them I guess criminally negligent or whatever, but that's pretty much just saying they're stupid. Anyway, we're here in Sol, so naturally, we got Earth, Mars. That's a barren world, but you know, because of Elon's Musk. That's what I've been trying to fucking say. I've been trying to remember that shit. There's this idea that I've been trying to pitch to Elon that he needs to do. He needs to create a cologne line and call it Elon's Musk. Like it's the perfect fucking play on his name. Like it just plays in perfect. He's a dad of like 1 billion kids now, so he can easily, you know, play the dad joke easily. Elon's Musk. It's like it's a dad joke. It's, you know, the ultimate troll, but like it's something that would sell. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm 110% sure of it, actually. Because I know if it was to come out tomorrow, I would be putting my money on it. just to know. Just to have it. I wouldn't even fucking use it. It wouldn't be. It's just. It would be like, you know, those back in the old days, people would collect Coke bottles that had specific things. That essentially would be what it is. It'd be that. But yeah, in honor of Elon Musk, though, because he's quite the character. I like the guy. I may not ever agree 110% with anybody, to be honest with you, but I like him. He's one of those people that I feel like I could, at the very least, agree to disagree and move the fuck on. Never have any hard feelings coming from him, because I choose to not have hard feelings for my own sake. I know that holding animosity in any form or fashion for too long will fuck you up. So I choose to let shit go about as quick as possible. So, in honor of my boy, I'm gonna terraform Mars as soon as possible, ASAP. Get them going ahead and ready for that. Where's my science ship? There you are. Go ahead and put you in automatic survey mode, because I don't feel like fucking with you. Go ahead and unlock a shitload of shit as possible. Because like I said, I want to go ahead and terraform. I know that's going to be in society, but I want to go ahead and get this stuff up, because this is where my shields and stuff are going to be. Plus I have this shit already unlocked. Well, yeah, I know we ain't alone, my bro. Yeah, I know. They love to hit you with that. We found intelligent life. Nah, fucking no. If you exist, there's bound to be a billion of other fucking intelligent things out there. Especially if we fucking exist. Dude, I get so tired of explaining that concept to people. It's like, dude, it's the constant theory. Like, if we exist, there's another fucking sentient thing out there. It may not be close to us, but it's out there. Fucking bet your ass it's out there. And there's no telling what else, you know. It could go further than what they could be. At the same level as us. There could be something that's way beyond us. There could be something that was way beyond us that is no longer here now. It's like done lived its course, you know. Dinosaurs lived their course. One day we may very well live our course. It seems like it's coming up to the end of it anyway. The way we keep allowing the same thing to keep happening over and over and over and over again. That kind of repetitive doom and rebuild can only happen and repeat for so much before humanity is kind of like genetically changed and scarred forever from it. We shall greet the Xeno with open arms. It'll be wise to be cautious. That's probably the best step to take. Going with open arms to aliens would not be the smartest thing, but most definitely an interesting, nonetheless. I'm also gonna create a different um, subspecies of these people as well, of my vampiric race, because I'm gonna eventually change them from egalitarian to authoritarian. Like, you know, once someone takes over, of course, different ruler, not my ruler, but a different ruler. And it'll play with the story of their growth here. And a robot force might be pretty dope to have too. I need to get the other DLCs. I have a few of these DLCs, but I need to get the Synthetic Dawn one. I started to get the Plantoid one, but I'm actually thinking about holding out because I feel like they're coming to an end on making DLCs for this game. So I feel like they'll more likely end up putting all the DLCs out on this game, on the Game Pass. So I don't really feel like there's a reason for me to buy them all, because I'm gonna get pissed off if that happens. And I usually have a gut feeling of shit like that. It's usually because that's what happens. Because they already did for console, and that's a reason why I feel like that might happen. Should be getting close to where I'll be getting the whole terraforming. Or do I get that something else and I'm thinking I'm playing something else? Lord, I hope I know what I'm doing. I've played so many of these games though, sometimes they kind of, their playstyle mix up. So I forget what I'm playing. Because there's another one that I have that's just like this. I mean, it's almost identical except for the fact that their names are different. And this has a much more in-depth creation ability, whereas the other one don't. You don't really have that. You just get to choose from what they have, and if you want, you can change the name of them and their backstory, but it kind of makes no sense, because once again, the slumbering gateway has come alive. This time it was a boon, but rather a bane. A single space-dwelling creature crawling out, answering to no one. Helen, we should move to eradicate this threat immediately. Damn. Gateway vermin. It's a space amoeba. I was literally trying to combine space and amoeba together. A spamoeba. The Black Crown. Gonna station this bad boy right here outside of it. Because that's gonna this guy right here, Vlamin, he's gonna be our admiral hero. We're making him a hero. He's normally not a hero, but we're making. We have more important things to focus on right now. That storyline can move the fuck on down the line. By the way, there's things that you could just skip in this game if you're. For as long as we vampires have been able to look to the stars for new homes, Proxima Centauri B has been a naive dream, a place we would look to with optimism, a new home. Sadly, as our telescopes got better, we realized that the planet would probably be tidally locked, would probably be a tidally locked frozen hellscape. A theory which we have confirmed today. There is hope, however. This world has all the building blocks necessary for a habitable planet. It might just need a slight push. Aha! Climate restoration is what I'm looking for. Fucking knew it. Whatever that was. This actually doesn't work. Alright. I want to terraform that into a continental. Ours will be terraformed soon. That'll be a very interesting thing. But now, let me back up out of here. Go over here to Alpha Centauri, was it? Some reason I just did not. Wasn't it Alpha Centauri B? Yeah. Alrighty, well. Where's my... This bad boy right here. ISS False Prophecy. That's cool. Completed the construction of a starbase in orbit of Alpha Centauri A. Ah. So the constructor ship is called False Prophecy. That's a dope name. I like that name. False Prophecy. That's so wicked sounding. Anyway. Get that going. Now. Terraform. I know it's not like my highest habitable ability, but I'm gonna go with a tropical world. We're gonna turn this thing in. Whoa, what's going on here? Research it then. Shit. I wish you could just tell them, and you probably can, I just don't know. I'm ignorant to it. But I would like to know if you could possibly just tell the science ship to just research shit continuously, so that way you don't have to keep telling them. Like, yeah, you could do that. Yeah, sure, you could do that. Just fucking do it. It's gonna help. The structures on Aphidia 2, Aphidna, or it could be Aphidna 2, are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or an amusement park of some sort. Science officer Emerson notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that, to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array, or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us vampires, it looks mostly like a place where you take your young and let them amuse themselves. Interesting. Alrighty, so once more, the gateway has activated. This time, the activation lasted only a fraction of the time, but it was enough for something to cross over. Unknown metallic object. God damn it. Time to create a new science ship. Damn, they're upgraded the whole fucking thing. Also need to change. Not that. selection is 22100101. So some time away. So within that time, I'm going to try to make my main character's legacy a little bit on the decent side and focus on just myself and my people. What? Whoa, shit. I don't even know why I have that in my lap. I had my controller in my lap like I need that. I don't even use my controller in this game. We have recovered artifacts from engineering. Okay. Yeah, I remember this one. It's one of those default things that you find. Yeah, I'll probably find that probably 500 more times before I'm done with this playthrough. Once. Oh fuck, I forgot. Forgot if I hit certain ones, my hotkeys will pop up. I need to change those to totally different commands so that way it don't pop up on my. Got a colony coming. Mars is doing pretty good on the Terraforming? Mars is coming along good. We got Mars gonna be. I'm gonna. Whoever I can, I'm gonna appoint the governor of Mars. I'm gonna name him Elon, even though they're gonna be a vampire. The campaigning to elect a new lord is underway. Results will be announced in 22/10/04. Gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. Because if somebody takes over, oh, a new ruler has been elected. Commissary General Rogan. Oh, until the next election. Okay. Rogan has been elected as Commissary General of the United Vampire Nations. As per our Commissary General's mandate, our resource production has improved. Oh shit. Why not? Oh, I forgot I can't change the... Damn. Why does it make me wait 10 years for whole nother ruler? Well, I don't know. I may never know. But I tell you this, we will find out on the next episode of Vampires in Space. I'll tell you that, because we ain't done with this one. Oh, no, we ain't. We will continue this. I will find out some way, somehow, to get this. I'm going to split. I may have to actually split them. They may have to end up going to war with one another. Oh, see, there's a faction already formed, led by Governor McHale. See, we may actually have to do a hostile takeover. That's what may happen. Committee of Scientific Betterment. That sounds like me. Anyway, you guys stay nice and stony. I am out of here. Peace.